Okay, so really quick, I'm just going to go over a very important topic that Leanne brought up on the comments tab. But for people that are new to this, it can still be confusing unless you're seeing what we're talking about. The difference between rank and score. So a score is what you're looking at here. A score is just a number according to your system that helps you sort the kids in your head, okay? Your score is subjective to just your grading system. So I'm going to start by just saying that when a kid comes in, let's say this kid does really good, okay? This kid number one, I'm going to be in pink. So I'm going to put this kid does amazing. I put them, that's the first kid to go. That was a great audition, okay? I don't quite know if that's like all stater, but like they were musical, they had a great voice. The next kid that comes in was not so good. They made a few mistakes, big mistakes, and then the third song they just cried. So that's number two. Okay, that it would kind of go in that column. The third person did okay. The fourth person did okay, but slightly worse. The fifth person did okay, but slightly better than the first one. The sixth person did okay, but kind of on the lower side of okay. Like I looked back at my notes and I saw, oh, that's kind of on the lower side of okay, but it's all just okay. This is like the okay line, okay? So then, oh my gosh, a kid comes in, totally blows the roof off with her amazing voice and musicality. This would be audition number 6. And so this sheet is kind of helping you organize basically. This would be a happy face. This would be an okay face. This would be a sad face. This would be a dead face. This would be a question mark. Okay? This one right here, hearts. Okay? So just kind of like that's a very generic version of my system. You can keep kids going in these columns as they sing, but the most important thing is to not stack them too close. Notice when these 3, 4, and 5 were sung together, I didn't automatically, even though they kind of were a little bit the same audition but slight variances, I didn't go 3, 4, 5. You don't put them together. Give them space, because after 70 kids, you're going to have a lot of people in here. And what happens, this is an example of stacking scores too close. When you stack kids too close, let's say you have another kid that comes in, and I'm at the gas station, so ignore the sounds. You have another kid that comes in, and they're really good, but you've already done all these scores on this second column. There's 15 people lined up right here. And now you're having to decide with this person who did basically as good as these people, you're basically having to decide if they are now third chair right here, or if they're 18th chair and they don't make it, because you didn't give yourself any room in between. So if you give yourself room in between, always spread them out within these columns, then you can accurately give people chairs later on without having to decide whether or not they make it or don't make it according to such a huge broad category. Now these would be scores, okay? This right here, this 190, this is a score. When that kid came in, you determined based off of your rubric that they sang a score of a 190. The kids do not see this circled number in yellow. They do not see this, okay? That is just for you to keep track of how they did in your head, so you can continue to judge a lot of kids. They don't even see what place you gave them. They just see the average ending tabulated score of all the judges. So of the 3 middle scores. But so on this sheet, I have an example of a low scoring judge and how this is technically totally acceptable. No one sees this because on this sheet, although this person, her highest score was an 80. This 10 right here, this 10th person to sing, the highest score of an 80 is her rank 1 first chair. So when it goes into the system is only tabulating this blue number, the fact that her first chair was number 10. Her second chair is 75. It was a score of a 75. It does not matter that it does not make the kid get a lower or worse score, that her second place is a score of a 75. This right here, this 1, 2, this is her first chair, this is her second chair, her third chair, her fourth chair, her fifth chair, her sixth chair, her seventh chair, her eighth chair, her ninth chair, and her 10th chair. All that matters is that she has them ranked in order of how well she believes they did, but their number score does not matter. So it would be the same thing as if I took these ranks. The next judge could say the 10th singer sang a 180. The first chair is now a 180. The score does not change. It only matters that the judge has organized the ranks, organized their ranks appropriately, no matter how spread out they are. You could put them right here. People say, oh no, you can't put too many people in that far left column. But if you've been judging long enough and you know how you use that far left column, this is just as acceptable with your first chair being at 279 as the other. And also to that effect, you could say your first chair is right here, your first chair, your second chair is right here, your third chair is right here, your fourth chair is right here, so long as it's spread out. The only thing that really skews scores is when you do this. Spreading out is fine. Remember, the blue number is the rank, okay? The score no one sees. All that's going to happen is that, so this judge right here gave singer number, let me change it again. So what happens in tabulations is that this judge gave singer number 10 in the pink, the 10th singer to sing, was given first chair by that first judge. So Judge 1, singer number 10 got first chair. Judge singer number 2 or Judge 2 gave singer number 10 I'm going to redo this real quick. So that's kind of a confusing way to think of it. Judge 1 gave singer number 10 first chair. Okay, so the 10th person to sing got first chair. Judge 2 gave singer number 10 second chair. Judge 3 gave singer number 10 second chair as well. Judge 4 gave singer number 10 second chair. And then Judge 5 gave singer number 10 75th chair. Okay, so this is all singer number 10 right here. This is Sally. Hi, Sally. She sang one recording. The judges all gave them their ranks. Okay. What happens in tabulations is that we take out the highest and the lowest score. So goodbye, first chair. Judge 1 was her voice teacher, and she just really wanted her to win. But the highest score is taken away. Judge 5, got bad service from her at Chili's and gave her 75th chair, and that score is thrown out. To be fair, we average out the 3 middle scores. Her score is an average of second chair, and then the system ranks it out, and it's slightly even more complicated than that, but that's how it works. Do not stress out about your actual score. No one sees it. Just do not stack scores and you will be good.